Rey's Force vision in The Force Awakens has been a sequence that has puzzled fans ever since the movie was released in December of 2015. In the prequel trilogy, Anakin experienced visions of his future and could even feel that his mother was in danger, but it was still nothing quite as vivid as what occurred with Rey. In Maz's castle on Takodana, when Rey touched the lightsaber, she was seemingly transported to places and events she had no knowledge of prior, even hearing the voices of the Emperor, Yoda, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. While the vision can be somewhat confusing, it is actually something we have seen before within Star Wars canon, and points to Rey having an extremely rare Force ability that may also point to why she handles herself so effectively in other tasks such as piloting. Along with Rey though, another, more sinister character may also have this Force ability. In the Clone Wars, we witnessed Quinlan Vos use an ability similar to this, where he showed that he could pick up an item and experience visions from that item's owner, even past the point when the item was discarded. Vos most notably displays this power when searching for Zero the Hutt, learning of his location simply by touching a cup. Before the breakout of the Clone Wars, the Jedi Order banned the use of this ability called psychometry on weapons, as visions produced by the weapons were often much more vivid and extremely violent, and on top of this, and experiencing a vision itself, the very emotions experienced would become imprinted on the user of this ability. Another thing of importance to note is the more connection someone had to the item, the stronger the vision would be. Because of this, the ability showed great potential of leading someone down the path of the dark side. The item Rey touched in Anakin's lightsaber contains many dark memories, from the murder of many Jedi by the hand of Anakin to the fearsome duel with Darth Vader within Cloud City. The vision Rey experienced also seemingly pulls powerful memories from past the point where Luke lost it, with us seeing Luke place his hand on R2-D2, presumably just before he departs into exile. Psychometry may also explain why Rey is such a skilled pilot, despite only previously flying simulations. She may receive little insights, or brief glimpses when piloting certain aircrafts, even pulling off a similar maneuver in the Millennium Falcon to one that occurred in the battle with the second Death Star. This may also be why Rey keeps the helmets of Rebel pilots. She could actually be getting tiny glimpses at events during their lives, and may just subconsciously making connections without really knowing it. Now I would like to discuss how another character shows signs of having a gift with psychometry, and how it has caused him much pain and anger. Kylo Ren may also have some aptitude with this ability. For starters, this may be what he is referring to when we hear him converse with Darth Vader's helmet. When he actually says, "Show me again," he may be seeing certain events that Vader did when he was a Sith Lord. What Kylo could be doing is touching his grandfather's helmet and experiencing a vision or even visions similar to what Rey experienced upon taking Anakin's lightsaber. Again, this goes back to psychometry leading down the path of the dark side. When Kylo touches Vader's helmet, he could be experiencing the hatred Vader had during his lifetime, but not only this, but the power it granted the Dark Lord. Kylo could be feeling, as he puts it, the power of the dark side, as he witnesses the great command over the dark side his grandfather possessed in his life. In Legends continuity, the ability of psychometry, when taken to its absolute peak, and with the use of the dark side of the Force, also led some to unnatural and powerful abilities. If one were to use the dark side in conjunction with psychometry, they could literally pull memories from someone's mind, and see what they saw, as well as how they felt in that moment. This could explain why up until encountering Rey, no one could enter Kylo's own mind and see his thoughts and worries, and when the two individuals with the same ability met, one was able to see into the mind of the other, and vice versa, creating a sort of mental tug-of-war. Psychometry could also aid in explaining away Rey's skill with the lightsaber in her final duel with Kylo Ren, as she receives impressions on how the previous users of the blade used it, and the power over it they commanded, especially tuning into the power once she fully trusted the Force. So there you have it, Rey experiencing a vision when touching the lightsaber actually stems from an extremely rare Force ability. So rare in fact, within canon, there is only one other Force user we currently know for sure uses it, with that in the Jedi Master Quinlan Vos. However, based off of Kylo Ren's displays and parts of the Legends explanation for psychometry, if they choose to bring certain elements back into canon, it's not that huge of a stretch to think that Kylo has the ability as well. So I would like you guys to weigh in and hear your thoughts. Do you guys think that Rey has psychometry, and do you think that Kylo might as well? For Rey, I think it's fairly certain, but for Kylo, I'm not 100% sure. Also, if this does turn out to be the explanation, how would you guys feel about it? I know there are a lot of theories as to why Rey experienced the Force vision and why Kylo chooses to keep Vader's helmet, so if this is the explanation, would you be satisfied? And what do you think it means? What do you think it means if Kylo and both Rey share this extremely rare ability? If you enjoyed the video and feel it deserves it, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like, as it helps the video and the channel out a great deal. If you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing to ensure you stay up to date with everything Star Wars related, from news, theories, and explanation videos. If you have a video suggestion, please feel free to leave it in the comments or tweet it at me at StupendousWave on Twitter, as there I will have a better chance of answering. Thank you again so much for watching, it means the world to me. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.